All right, you good, my boy?
Let's do it.
Let's get it. All right, man. Back at it again. Week two. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Arc, man. As y'all know, we are back with the NBA Talks. I am your co-host, Mac.
I'm the other co-host, Jason.
Y'all know what it is, man.
What we do, man.
And we are back with it. We're gonna kick it off with week 2 recap. Let's get into it, Jason. We had some pretty good basketball this week. I'd say really Luka's back and he's looking great.
And I love to see it. Man, we seen last week when Luka sat down for some time that they've got another option in Austin Reeves.
Yes, sir.
And looking that Luka is back now, I mean, this team could be something serious. We know that the Thunder and the Spurs are two of the main competitors out west, but the Lakers have something to prove, and I think that they can do it.
Mm-hmm. They're number 3 right now in the standings that I did see.
Yes. So.
And like I say, they still don't have LeBron right now, so we don't know how that's going to look either. So you never know. I would keep my eye on the Lakers.
I have seen some panic about that from some Lakers fans, though, saying that when LeBron comes back, he's going to mess it all up. It's all going to be shit.
Why? Because you think he's going to turn Reeves into a spot-up shooter?
Well, that's how it's always been. You know, LeBron, he comes to these teams, and I mean, this has been his team forever, but you know, like he essentially runs the show and controls how a lot of everything goes. And there's nothing wrong with that when you're the best player.
Yeah, when you're
but I said this last episode, Luka is the best player on the Lakers, and it is his team at this point. I mean, LeBron's the GOAT. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but right now, this season...
Yeah, like, Luka literally took the time to get his body right to be ready for the season. And he's been showing that he can go out there and give you 30, 40, like...
Shit.
The man averaging about 40 points, like, so...
And every time... He's on my picks, I think, man. Them rebounds and assists, they hit, too. Like, he's all over the court, so this really is his team.
Yes, man. Shout out Dabble, man. Use code Zilla. Get you a free 10 on your first bet, man. Come on, let's get it.
So what about some disappointments from this second week?
Oh, my God. Well, for one, I would definitely say the Warriors losing to a Giannis-less Bucks is very concerning.
Okay. I'm glad you want to talk about that.
Just really them as a whole have just looked concerning to me, especially for a team that people are trying to say that can be contenders in a very tough Western Conference.
It's very tough.
And you're dropping games like that.
I understand what you're saying. Those are games that you feel like should be must wins. The Bucks are already not a good team, and they're suffering from missing their best player, their really only good player. Until Ryan Rollins.
Yeah, he has been. Yes, he has been.
But I just think as a Warriors team, you don't want to allow that to happen. But I do want to ease up as well because we got to remember this is a team that I think is more built specifically for the postseason. Yeah. It's kind of factored that just because you have Steph Curry, as long as he plays, you're going to make the playoffs. Yeah. But we can't expect them to be the OKC Thunder. They're going out winning almost every game, every night.
Especially when we know that the Warriors can be a dangerous 6 seed, 7 seed, potential really 8 seed. So I do get that.
Because Jimmy's not going to come perform every night. Steph's going to have his off nights. But as long as they
just can't carry.
They got that overtime win against Denver at the start of the season. Lakers opening night, obviously they took care of business there, even though Luka went crazy. So we know that they can get tough wins. We just need to see it at the right time when it matters. That's what the Warriors need from me.
Yeah. Draymond turned into a dimer.
Hey,
he's been dying. I've been impressed with his passing.
It really gives some question to, is Steph Curry a true point guard? Because that boy Draymond, he be running the show, man. He be running the show. So next thing I wanted to talk about as far as disappointments is the Mavericks as well.
Yes. My God.
They just Anthony Davis out now. You could kind of see this coming just given his history.
And now as a Mavs fan, it's like, dude, I'm more worried. One of them is gonna try to harm Nico Harrison because it's like, look at what's going on.
You ruined this.
Cooper's
franchise.
Still struggling. Like I said, still gonna give him time.
Right, but
he is struggling. They're not playing great. They can't close games
with expectations. And it's not hitting right now.
Yeah, and then they can't close games. They're losing games, and like I said, you don't know what Kyrie's gonna be when he comes back. So now you're looking at it like, okay, Nico, like make some shake. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really, I kind of get it from a Mavericks fans. Like, bro, what's going on right now?
I got this down in my notes.
Yes.
I just think what I said was I don't really trust anyone because obviously Kyrie AD out right now and Cooper hasn't shown much. Anyone that's playing for the Mavs right now, I don't trust them to get a bucket when needed. And I don't trust them to get a stop when needed. And that is really a problem. I think it's going to force them to make moves. Yeah. If not in this season, after this season. Like, this team cannot be the same if they don't show anything different.
Yeah. And as far as who's cold for the Eastern Conference right now, for me, as who's supposed to be my contenders for the East, one, the Knicks have not looked great. Mm-hmm. Which the other team that's looked great, we're about to get to them. Which last week we were criticizing them, but they actually do look good. But we'll get to them. They are good. And my other team for me is definitely who I say were my sleeper team, because I'll say, you know, Paul's going to take that next step. They got Wagner. They got some guys who can shoot.
Yeah.
The Magic. Mind you, remember, guys, they gave 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane.
And
4.
And to be honest, when they made the trade, it didn't seem that crazy. Like, it is a lot.
Yeah.
But when you think about the way the Magic is built, it was like if they could get some outside perimeter scoring, and that's what Desmond Bane has been providing for the Grizzlies for years. Yeah. So you expect him to come over and for this to really increase how they've been playing. And so far, I don't.
He's playing bad. He's averaging under 10 points. He's shooting pretty bad from the field. It's just not looking great for them, really, and they're just not looking good as a team.
I think it's going to take some time for them to adjust and kind of get used to what they're doing. I feel like in Memphis, we seen Desmond Bane when Ja was out. He ran the show sometimes.
Absolutely.
He could play like a false point guard type of role, and I think that the Magic need that sometimes. They don't really have a true clear-cut point guard. We know Jalen Suggs does it, but Paolo brings the ball up. Franz brings the ball up. So Desmond Bane, I feel like he should fit pretty easily on this team. It's probably just taking some time for him to get used to it.
Yeah, so it's just, but they have kind of been a worry for me, kind of a disappointment. But we've had some red hot teams as well. Man, the Thunder, of course, are going to be the Thunder. We know what they are.
Still undefeated.
The Sixers.
The Sixers are the most, not the most, but they are one of the most surprising teams in the league. I will say that. Yes. This year, they've just been on a different level than what we expected. Aside from Joel Embiid, I mean, to be honest, I didn't expect coming in the season for him to be even playing. So I guess you could say he's outperforming expectations.
He really is,
But when you see him on the floor, he doesn't really move the same.
But they're not making him do too much because you have Tyrese Maxey who can go get you a bucket. Kelly Oubre's been playing very great these last few games.
Bro, he's gonna lock down, bro. Like,
so they have people on the team that they could help, so they won't have to put so much pressure on Embiid and on his knees. So,
and I think that this is the first time in a while that we've seen the Sixers do something like that.
Yeah.
The past couple seasons that we've seen the Sixers be successful is all on the back of him.
Yeah.
It's if Embiid goes down, what do we do now? And I don't think this
team. So I do got to give Nick Nurse credit for that because he's not really like putting so much pressure on Embiid to kind of like
everybody else.
But I know.
But
what's was cracking like
but seriously, and then we still don't know how Paul George is going to look when he comes back. I don't have the highest expectations because
or Jerry McCain too.
Jerry McCain is a different story because I mean, man, he can be something. He's a young prospect. He's got time.
Yeah.
But other than like guys like Bron, Steph, KD, those are anomalies. When we see guys get older, get over 34, 35 years old, usually that is the decline of their career, and they're just not as good as they used to be. And honestly, that might be the case with Paul George. I wouldn't be too surprised if it was.
Yeah. And another thing, the Bulls.
Hey, man, this is what I really wanted to get to. The Bulls are exceeding all expectations right now.
No, for real.
What did you think that they were like? What did you see them in the playoff?
Well, I thought they would. I thought because of how free really the East is with all the injuries, I thought they would be like they're gonna be a middle of the pack team. They'll probably be down there with I could see them in the Bucks in a 4-5, 3-6 matchup. That's what I had them at. But
I'm looking at.
But just seeing Josh Giddey kind of elevating his game. You know what Kobe White's gonna get you.
Yeah, and it's just like waiting for him to come back at this point. Like that's gonna add so much more to the team.
And then I feel like when Kobe White do come back, we really gonna get to see what are the Bulls really gonna be?
Yeah, because as of right now, Josh Giddey's been running the show and he's been doing a hell of a job at it. I mean, damn near averaging a triple-double with a career high in points. Like we never thought in OKC that we would see this kind of scoring from him. We knew he could rebound. We knew he could pass. The question was, can he put the ball in the basket? And man, he's showing that he can do it all kinds of ways. He can get to the rim. He can shoot. And it's looking like the Bulls might have a real star in their hands, man. I'm telling you. Whether it ends up being him or Kobe White.
Yeah, how the East is looking, do not be surprised if the Bulls can make some noise.
Like top of the East?
Yeah. All right.
I'm thinking they might be a top 4 seed this year.
You think they could be? I'm with you. I think they can be too. We're going to go back to the West one more time. This is not really a team, but this is more so a player. Lauri Markkanen,
man.
is
you must really like the Jazz. I've been hearing a lot.
I have, and like I said, we're about to get to the NBA Cup. But the Jazz, I really think the Jazz really have a promise. They just got to, if they can just get everything together, if Ace Bailey can get it together, I think they could be a middle of the pack on Western Conference or even like a play-in team.
Well, okay, I like that. I like that as an expectation because obviously they're not winning no championship and not making no deep playoff push.
Yeah.
But if they can show some sort of fight and get themselves to some sort of like play-in push, that is a bright light that you can see from this team, and they've got plenty of time. You saying there's struggles with Ace Bailey? I agree, but we got to remember, is he the second, third pick in this draft?
Yeah.
And number one ain't doing so hot either.
You know what I'm saying? So, and even then, I feel like with the Jazz, even though they're considered a small market, I feel like even with their fans, they love that team. They care about that team. So with them, I feel like with them being a middle of the pack playoff team, a play-in team, that'll bring so much more hype to them because okay, the Jazz made the playoffs.
Right. It was like when the Kings
when the Kings light the beam. Yeah.
And maybe not to that extent because the Kings, they went a long time without the playoffs. Yeah. But the Jazz, they were a good team for a while.
Yeah. I mean, they were number one seed one year.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It's like for a few years in a row now, they've been at the bottom of the conference consistently. So I know that they want to get back some sort of success. And it looks like they headed in that direction. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, but you ready to get into this? I personally think this is going to be the most entertaining NBA Cup that we've had
so far,
because I think these boys is hooping. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they're trying. You know what I'm saying?
Which I love to see it because we all know it's not the championship.
Yeah.
But it's still a chance to compete. It's a chance for me to win and for you to lose, and that is what sports and everything is about.
Like I feel like the fans want to see play for your team, play for the pride of your team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's all it is. It's like show me that you care about winning, like I care about our team.
Yeah, but so we're gonna break down the NBA Cup and tell y'all who we think. So first,
we want to start out west.
Yeah, we'll start out west.
Okay.
So for me,
we got Suns, Jazz, Thunder, Wolves, and Kings. This is a pretty simple group to me.
Yeah,
I think.
Now for me, definitely, I have the Thunder winning this group. I think they'll win it very easily. To me,
mostly because I think the other teams in this group just really can't compete as much.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna see them on the nights that they see them for these cup games, and it's gonna be cakewalk for the Thunder because they win games. So yeah, they're probably going to be the winner of West Group A.
Yeah.
In B, West Group B, we've got Lakers, Clippers, Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Mavs. So this one a little more competitive.
Yeah, but I still think just with how Luka is playing and what Austin Reeves can give you, I just think the Lakers are going to win this group.
Superior team.
I just think they'll win the group.
I can't fight you on that, bro. It's the same pick that I had.
C is, I think, we're going to disagree most definitely.
Hey. And ain't this crazy? Ain't this crazy? Okay, so West Group C. This is probably the best group in the West.
No, literally, it's gonna be the gauntlet.
We got the Blazers, who are not a walkover team.
That's what we haven't even talked about yet. Portland,
are not what they used to be.
They are actually playing great right now.
The Raptors in the East. Yeah. The Blazers, the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Spurs, and the Warriors. So this group, we've got a
literally
lot of
Infinity War
teams. Yes. Yeah. So who did you have coming out?
Ooh, like I said, I know how you are about the Spurs, but remember, I'm still high on KD. KD been hooping. I think I got the Rockets coming out of this group. I'm still pushing that Rockets agenda.
And you know what? Bro. Okay, so it would make sense for my propaganda that I would say the Spurs.
Yeah.
But after watching some Rockets tape, seeing what KD's been doing, seeing really what the whole team's been doing, bro, I might gotta agree with you, bro.
And really another reason why I really think KD gonna really turn up at this tournament, because I feel like think about how when they got towards the end of the tournament, when it was the Pelicans and the Lakers.
Okay.
How Braun and them was playing in that game.
Okay,
you gonna put KD
in that situation.
Come on,
exactly.
bro.
Okay.
I really think KD gonna go crazy,
bro.
And that's why I think I have the Rockets winning that group C. I have the Rockets winning C.
KD and the Rockets have been like one of my biggest surprises and just like enjoyments of this season, because at first it was that first game against OKC, KD didn't perform to his fullest potential, and we were like, okay, how is this gonna work? But since then, the Rockets have got more comfortable in their offense. KD is getting the easiest buckets he's had since. And
Sengun is still hooping. My only thing with Sengun is he is taking a little too much shots because he's been shooting kind of bad, but at the same time, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you what he needs you to get.
And I don't think necessarily it's a bad thing. I think it's only considered too many or bad shots if he's not making them.
Yeah.
So I think as the season goes on, he get more comfortable. Like I said, they just figure it out. We might see some more of those crazy fadeaways go in because he can make them for sure.
Yeah, but I have the Rockets winning Group C, but definitely watch the Spurs. You know, you never know.
Yeah, so
the Warriors.
As far as wild cards out west, the Spurs are one of mine because I just think even if the Rockets win that group, there's no way that the Spurs are going to lose back to back. Like, they're going to win those games too. Yeah. So I think they'll be in.
And even with points scored.
Exactly. The point differential is a big thing too.
Absolutely.
When the Spurs win, they win, all right?
Yeah. And I feel like the Thunder are going to definitely dominate when it comes to... I feel like them,
no question
as far as like point differential, them and probably Milwaukee will dominate that spread.
I think they could, except for the fact that Milwaukee, I think, can lose some games, which even if they only lose by 2 or 3 points, that still brings it down. So that's the only thing there. But my other West wildcard team was the Phoenix Suns from Group A.
Oh, yeah, because Devin Booker has been playing great. He's been playing great.
And I love this new thing. The Suns have a defense, bro. I don't know if it's Dylan Brooks coming to this team. I don't know if it's getting Bradley Beal and KD off.
Sometimes change of scenery helps certain players. Even with Dylan Brooks, he's in a place. Okay, I'm with Devin Booker. I got me a scorer. Jalen Green don't have to do too much.
Right, he's just playing his role. He's getting buckets where he can. He's learning a new role. Yeah. But this is still Devin Booker's team. He's comfortable running the show. I think if the Suns can show that they're a competent defense and hold people to under 120.
They could probably be a middle of the pack team as well. You never know.
They can outscore that, and they could be something more than we expected. So they are my wild card out west.
All right. So what about the East?
Out East. Okay. So Group A, we got Hawks, Raptors, Cavs, Pacers, and Wizards.
All right. So
what you got here? Okay.
I know how we feel about them, but as far as that group, I'm gonna have to go with Cleveland.
Okay.
But
that's where I'm gonna get you because I can't blame you for it because they're the best team, right? They are the best team in that group. But the is the problem for me. Can I trust them?
Can you trust them? That's how they've been playing right now.
They already lost their first playing game to the Raptors. Mm-hmm. So and I already looked. The Cavs and they have 3 losses this season. Yeah, their losses are all disappointing to me because the first one was against who? The Knicks. That's supposed to be the only team out east that can rival you. This is your first time seeing
with the game that Donovan Mitchell had as well.
He had a crazy game. This is a game you want to take advantage of and beat them, show that we are the best team in this conference.
And that's another big thing about Cleveland to me. When you're wasting, your big star gives you a game like that and you lose.
You have to capitalize because he's not going to do that all the time. He's going to struggle some nights. And if y'all can't win when he's giving you these performances, what makes you think he can win without him?
Yeah. Because it gets to a point, can we trust your other guys?
And then, so that goes into my second point, which is their loss against the Celtics. Not as great of a game for Donovan Mitchell. Celtics start hitting a bunch of threes. Yep. Cavs are nowhere to be found. They can't keep up. Mm-hmm. And that is something to me where it's like the Celtics are not who they used to be. They are not the worst team in the league, but
when they don't have their best player, they're not what they are. You know what I'm saying?
Jaylen Brown, he got off, which is okay because right now he's their best player. But when the rest of their team gets off, when Sam Hauser is hitting everything, man.
And then in a sense of like the games where when you're losing to a Celtics team where Jaylen Brown is on a night where Jaylen Brown carrying because Derek White's in a slump, and you're losing to a team like that, come on, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get to Philly in a minute because it's the same thing.
That's scary to me.
The same thing.
I just, and it's consistent with things like that. So those are 2 big games to me that the Cavs lost, and then the third one was obviously their first NBA Cup game, and they lost that too. So to me, I just don't trust them. So to get to my point, my winner of the group is the Indiana Pacers.
The Pacers?
They are 1-6 now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
they're not good. But if there's a team that I've seen perform when it matters, man. Pascal Siakam, Benedict
Mathurin. The devil magic, bro. I would never put it past them. I won't put it past them.
So I got the Pacers as my pick.
Real.
East Group B, we've got Celtics, Sixers, Pistons, Magic, Nets. Who you got coming out of Group B?
Now, if they don't make me mad, the Sixers, even though the Celtics caught them in that first game, if the Sixers don't play down to competition like they did in that first game, they should win this group.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
I got the Sixers as well because while the other teams in this group are good, like you said, the Celtics, the Pistons, the Magic.
Yeah, I think the Pistons will probably get a game out of the Sixers.
They could, but we've also seen struggles out of Cade Cunningham. So there's no doubt in my mind the Sixers could easily win that game too. Yeah. So I think out of the group they got the best chance to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then final group is East Group C. We've got Bulls, Knicks, Bucks, Heat, and Hornets. I mean, I feel like I'm all over the place with some of these picks, man.
This is basically the who is Giannis gonna score the least amount of points against group. Basically, if you want me to put it like that, not to be disrespectful, but who's gonna hold Giannis to less points?
I cannot blame you, bro. I cannot blame you because
pretty much
because Giannis is like that, and this group, it's not like there's a lot of defensive based teams in here. The Heat obviously have been good, but they're known for their high-powered offense this year. Same.
And speaking of when we get to what we're about to get to, we're gonna get to the Heat because
we are for sure.
He has been. Oh, my boy has been. I should have wore the other jersey. But we're gonna get to that. There.
My winner out of the group is the Bulls. Because we just
talked about the Bulls. I ain't even think about the Bulls. Yeah.
So I can't blame you for the Bucks.
Yeah.
The reason
the Bulls will be my wild card.
The Bucks. Okay, I can see that.
The Bulls will definitely be my wild card.
But the reason I chose not to go with the Bucks is because they won it last year. I don't know if Giannis is gonna care as much as he did. He really cared last year, and I seen that when I watched. And in that game against the Magic, the game against the championship game against OKC, he was pouring his heart.
No, he was, bro.
I just don't know if he was.
And that's why I'm really scared for a fifth seed Giannis, because that's what I'm saying.
That's
like
he will care for real.
A second round,
You could be right. He could do it again this year, and they go be in there. But I just had to take the Bulls.
Yeah,
they've been very good so far.
No, real.
So in East wild cards, you said you got the Bulls. Did you have another one?
Another East wild card. Like I said, I'm only gonna say with how the Celtics played in that first game, with how everybody got involved. Like I said, if the Sixers play down the competition, you never know. The Celtics could sneak up and steal a few games.
And I really think they can.
So,
I think Jaylen Brown is probably not a true number one option. But I think in a game every now and then, which is what these NBA Cups are, he can do it. He can get the job done. And he can perform. Yeah. We've seen him win a Finals MVP.
And even as Celtics fans, I've been impressed with Anthony Simons. I have. I've been impressed with him.
Bad.
Derek White just got to get out of his slump. I think he will personally.
Which a slump is all it is. It's not like he just got worse as a player.
Yeah, it's just right now he's kind of having to a third option. Houston is playing a second option right now.
And
so
he's really third or fourth. You know what I'm saying? So
it just depends.
It's been a whole different.
Oh yeah, because Porzingis, but
So my wild card was the Celtics and then the Heat too. I could not mention us. If you want to transition into that, man, the Heat are a team that I think we can be dangerous this year.
Yeah.
We have a different look with Norman Powell, a new addition on the roster. He's leading us in scoring at about 24 points per game. Bam Adebayo is a shooter.
Which is so crazy.
And
honestly, like I said, we're in a game now where, as a big, you got to be able to spread the floor.
You got to be able to space the floor because you got to give room to everybody else.
I know, for real. And since we're on the topic of the Heat, and it is first-time All-Stars.
Okay.
Now,
so you must have one from them.
Yes. Jaquez.
Oh!
Nigga, what?
No way!
Jaquez.
No way! My boy Jaime Jaquez, bro.
Yes, bro. He has been. I'm not saying his play is gonna continue to that point, but with how he has been playing, I think he can elevate his game with. We don't really know who's the true number one on the Heat right now.
Yes, right.
Even because which Bam is gonna be Bam, but.
But he's not going to go out there and score every night. Norman Powell, as good as he is, he's going to have his off nights. Yeah. I believe you there. So I could easily see it being Jaquez.
So he's definitely one of my first-time All-Stars.
But it's crazy because I actually had one from the Heat too, and it is Norman Powell. He was super close to making it last year.
Yeah, but I think, if he continues his scoring, he'll probably end up getting it this year.
24 points per game right now, 7.3 rebounds, 3 assists. He has already made a 3-point jump from what he was averaging last year. When he almost made it. So I think with the East being a weaker conference, he might have a chance to get.
And another reason why I think we're gonna see a lot of first time for international players because of how the format's gonna be with the Team USA versus Team World. So definitely, I could definitely see Sengun making the All-Star most definitely.
Well, I think he made it last year though, so he had second time. I'm pretty sure.
I make sure.
I didn't think about the
format too. Yeah, because I think
that makes it pretty easy for me because I don't think he made it before. Josh Giddey can be a first-time All-Star.
Definitely, I was going to definitely
being Australian. He'll be on the world team.
Mm-hmm. That world team's going to be scary. Like Shea, Wemby, Luka,
Jokic, Giannis. Bro, that's
going to be a sick.
Josh Giddey might not get minutes in that.
Well, I'm saying, bro.
And that's crazy considering he's averaged at 22 points per game, 9.3 rebounds, 8.7 assists.
Insane.
And he's been to what he is, man.
No, that's great.
He's probably going to get in the All-Star game.
You have 2 weeks of play, the Thunder are still undefeated. I'm not letting that go.
Man, and that's why.
And they're undefeated at home.
they just don't lose.
So it's like
this is one,
and the Bulls are too.
The Thunder probably will not lose more than like 15 games this year. Like it's probably going to be very similar.
My expectations for them, and I'm not like DRing, but my expectations for them is definitely they can win 70 games.
Like the real stuff,
especially in the sense of everybody stay healthy. I think they could get 70.
When the Warriors won their first championship, they were extremely young. They won a lot of games. They won their championship. The next year they came out. We want to prove we're the best team ever. They won 73 games, and it did end up costing them that championship. They lost in that game 7 to LeBron and them, but. It was like that year after where it's like, we already know we can do it. Why not go all the way? I could see that same energy from OKC this year. That's why I got Chet, especially with J-Dub still yet to come back, as another potential first-time All-Star.
Yes,
23 points per game right now. Which
he has started off the season so hot. He has started off hot.
And then a steal, a block, 10 rebounds. I mean, he's all over the floor. You know Shea's going to make it because all-NBA player. But if the Thunder, they deserve at least 2 All-Stars. And if J-Dub doesn't make the cut, I can see Chet getting in.
Absolutely.
And then I got one more if you don't mind.
Yeah.
The Pistons, I think, could get another All-Star alongside Cade Cunningham. And only if they're good, because they haven't been amazing so far. But Jalen Duren has made a big jump. He's now averaging 17.8 points per game, 10 rebounds, a block and a half, and almost a steal per game.
Literally a defensive presence on the floor.
Like,
a defensive monster on the
floor. I said this last year, I think it was before the Luka trade. The Pistons had a game against the Lakers, and Anthony Davis, he was going crazy for that whole entire week. He was on a tear, and then he seen Jalen Duren, and he got shut down. Yeah. He got shut down. Like, he's a guy that can really make some plays. So,
I'm just imagining the frightening sight of the Spurs potentially getting another top 3 pick and getting AJ or Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer had 23 points and 24 rebounds in an exhibition game. An exhibition.
I need to tune in,
to see, college starts tonight.
I need to tune in.
Yes, bro. We got to tap into that college, bro. There's so many great players in this draft. So, we are going to be. It's going to be great.
Do the Spurs have somebody's pick though? Because there's no way they're a bottom 3 team.
Well, it's just they have somebody's pick. I know it was just like projection.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because you know they made the Pelicans. I know they traded their pick away, so they not getting nothing.
If the Spurs get one of them, they got to investigate. If the Thunder get somebody else, we really got to investigate Sam Presti. That's insane, bro. They like the rich get richer. I don't get it.
No, we can't let it happen. Thunder, like we just said, bro, they might real stuff win 70 games this year. So
I can see it. I could really see it. But yeah. Sorry. So I know we talked about who's cold, but dude, are there some teams that we should really be worried? I'm gonna say the teams, and then I'm gonna let you explain.
Hey, we get into it.
Let's get it. Should we be worried? Let's get it. I'm gonna start off with we're gonna go back to the Warriors.
Okay, back to the Warriors. So, like I said before, this is a team. They are about they're like 4-3 right now, 3-4, something like that. So they win some, they lose some.
Yeah,
we want to see them win the games that are easy to win.
Yeah, instead of just beating the good teams, beat the bad teams.
You don't want to have Steph Curry put up 50 points so you can get a win. If you play against the Bucks with no Giannis, you might want to rest Curry that night and still be able to win that game. And granted, he played.
Yeah.
So that's something where it's like, I don't know. It's a little bit back and forth. You also want to keep your guys fresh. You don't want to overwork them because they are a little bit older.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to see the Warriors seriously making a deep push this year. I'm not going to lie to you.
I get it. All right, so of course we're going to go back to the Mavs, kind of the same thing.
Mavs, I hardly want to talk about them. I mean, AD's out now. Kyrie probably not coming back. They're probably going to be forced to make some trades or sign people out of free agency,
or even just push for another top pick if all else.
That's what I'm saying. Like they, and we've seen it before where teams that get injured, man, it's like one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. And I'm not trying to like wish that for the Mavericks, but we've seen Pelicans have a season like that. I feel like the Hornets have seasons like that, and sometimes it's just like you just got the injury bug. So if the Mavericks end up having one of those seasons, it could be a blessing in disguise. It might be time to just move on to the next era in Dallas.
Yeah. All right, so next would be the Cavs.
The Cavs? So...
Or is it too early for the Cavs?
I don't know. I don't think it is. I think I've been worried about the Cavs. I think I've been worried about them.
I've been worried about the Cavs.
Because they're supposed to be the best team.
Real.
They have
because they have the best roster.
So why is there doubts? Why are there these close losses to teams they shouldn't lose to?
Yeah. You get blown out by Jason Tatumless Celtics.
Say the Cavs do make the finals. And they play
the Thunder.
There's no chance they beat the Thunder. I have zero confidence in them.
I don't even think they beat out even with I don't even think a half injured Bron. I don't think they beat the Lakers.
Hey, I'm not mad at you because
I'm just saying.
What have the Cavs shown us? What have the Cavs shown us? That they can perform, they can beat up on the bad teams real easily, but when they see a little bit of adversity, I think that Jared Allen quote, man, the light's too bright lives with them. I think it lives with this team.
It's kind of like a meme with them now.
Like, they crumble in those big moments. And it's crazy.
And that's the reason why, like, more of my belief, even though the Sixers are kind of playing great, more of my belief is just with the Knicks because they were that, they were there. They were almost there.
They were. And the Pacers are not coming back.
Yeah.
Not this season anyway, so the Knicks.
So for me, like I said, if the Knicks can just evade that second round again like they did last year, I think this could be the year they get there.
It would just be tough because Giannis out there.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
I think say the Bulls end up being serious, they make the conference finals push. I'd probably take the Knicks over them, but that would still be an interesting matchup to see a younger team and unexpected. I guarantee the Knicks did not come into the season think they seeing the Bulls in the conference finals.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Come on, yeah. All right, and then my last two would definitely be Atlanta. With some people had expectations for Atlanta, but they just have not.
Additions, a different team.
It has just not looked good.
So I kind of actually did have a little bit to say about the Hawks because they are underperforming 3-4 right now.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it is technically the right time to panic because Trae Young, I think he just went down with an injury not too long ago, so they're waiting on him to come back. Jalen Johnson missed the first couple games, which he's a big piece to their team that I don't know if a lot of people are well aware of, but if they end up moving on from Trae Young, Jalen Johnson is going to be their guy. But I just think the Hawks haven't been all the way there. Porzingis, obviously, we know he misses games. That's part of who he is. So 3 out of 4 of their losses, I think you can almost excuse. They've lost to the Cavs, one of the best teams out.
Yeah, they're supposed to be contenders.
So I can see that. They lost to the Thunder, who are undefeated.
Yeah.
You can't blame them for that. They lost to the Bulls, who
are surprising everybody. Yeah,
at the time it seemed like, dang, that's a bad loss, but now we realize the Bulls might be good.
Yeah.
And then their last one was to the Raptors, which I really don't like that. I think that you probably should have won that game, but the Raptors also beat the Cavs. So, anybody can win on any night. I think maybe the Hawks just deserve a little bit more time. I think by the All-Star break, it could come.
We can really assess them again,
and it could be different.
Yeah,
I think Trae Young and Jalen Johnson could be in All-Star considerations with some time passing once we see what happens. So I think definitely give them a little more time before we panic.
And we are gonna end it off on the awards predictions. I think this season is really gonna surprise everybody when it comes to who wins the awards at the end of this year.
I don't think it's as
crazy.
Cut. Like,
it's really not. Because even though realistically, Shea could go back-to-back MVP, but think about it, Luka damn near averaging. I ain't mean it because Luka damn near averaging 40 points.
Luka got it, man.
And you got Giannis averaging a double-double. Wemby doing what he doing.
Giannis, I could see in the running, but I feel like the Bucks would have to be a top 3 or 4 seed.
And do you think with Giannis and Jokic are gonna suffer from voter fatigue?
Jokic, I don't know, man. He already got 4. They stopped giving them to LeBron after he got 4, so maybe that is the cap. But I don't know. Jokic is.
But I think LeBron's is more different because when it comes to MJ. So I think when it comes to LeBron, you know what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. A similar thing, like the old heads now might be Bron fans. So it's I'm not trying to give Jokic another one to pass Bron types. That's just what I'm thinking in my head. So as far as my MVP. I went with the simple answer. I just went back-to-back SGA repeats. Right now, he's averaging 33 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. If the Thunder win 70 games, he's the MVP to me. I really don't see another one.
Yeah. I'm with you. Definitely Shea is a good choice. But for me, I really think this the year Luka get it.
And I can't blame him.
I think this the year Luka gets it.
Because
Especially if the Lakers, I'm gonna be real, if the Lakers win 50 games, Luka probably will get it.
And he's putting up what he's putting up.
I mean, if they can win 50 games, be a top 3 seed, I could definitely see Luka getting his first MVP.
Especially considering he hasn't got one yet.
Yeah.
Like, Joel Embiid won a couple years in a row where it was given to Jokic, and finally.
And I think the main thing is because, like, I feel like Luka, when it came to, like, MVP, Luka became Giannis getting caught in the middle of the war.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, Giannis got his, then it's like, okay, well, should we get Giannis again? But you got these 2 players playing like this.
And
so
then
really,
Jokic coming out,
so now I get it. Luka has really been in that kind of in the middle. But I think this
after so long, when the guy is that talented, you got to give him one. Yeah. After a while, they gave James Harden one. They gave Joel Embiid one. You know what I'm saying? So I think Luka is bound to win the MVP. This could definitely be the year, considering the Lakers might have the most success in a while.
All right. What we got next?
The Rookie of the Year. Who did you? I mean, well, this one's not crazy.
Yeah, but there are a few options.
There's a few guys out there. I just think with the start to the season, I think this is an award that like you can kind of win
early.
Quick. Yeah, like you can win it early.
And VJ showing us that he wants it.
He wants it.
Yeah.
And I mean, Cooper Flag, he could for sure turn it around. I mean, he's supposed to be the best player in this draft, so he could turn it around and go and win the award. Dylan Harper, I don't know if he has as much of a chance just coming off the bench.
Yeah, only because he's not starting. Yeah, only because he's not starting.
But
and then Ace Bailey's struggling. So
So those guys could turn it around, but just being that VJ started so hot, it's probably gonna go to him.
Yeah,
just what I'm thinking. 6th man of the year. 6th man of the year. You bring in. This one was a rough one for me because you got to think like, are you taking somebody that's just really good that comes off the bench, or are you taking somebody that makes their team really good coming off the bench?
You're gonna be actually shocked with what I say, only because I feel like if the Kings, especially how Zach LaVine's been playing, I feel like if the Kings could play a little better and turn it around and at least probably be like a playing team. Westbrook low-key could get that.
You think so?
A minute and a half to play. That's a bomb!
It could low-key be Russ.
I could definitely see that.
But that's a wild card, but I think it could be a possibility.
I think more like Russ had a really good chance to win it last year with Denver, and they were actually a good team.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But I think that's what would stop it with Sacramento.
I think I really hate to see him in Sacramento. I just be sad when I see him wearing number 18 and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But if he could do that, that would be good. Russell Westbrook was my favorite player for a long time, bro. I would hate to see him just go out bad. So I might change my vote. Nah, but on the real, my 6th man of the year, just because the Bulls have been so good, it can't all be on one man. I got Ayo Dosunmu on their bench, man. He's giving you 16, 3 and 3 right now off the bench. And, I mean, he doesn't start most games, but he closes a lot of games. I think he's a real important piece to their team.
Yeah, Bulls is definitely a team you're going to have to watch. Like, Bulls are a team you're going to have to watch.
And I think he's going to be a big part of it. Like I said, this is more him helping the team versus helping himself with the stats and stuff. But I think he could be kind of a sneaky pick for 6th man of the year.
The fact that the game of tonight is Julius Randle versus Michael Porter.
Amen.
Like when I like,
ball at least.
I'm not even capping, bro. I got on Peacock and seen that graphic, and I said,
"Oh no,
huh?" It made me remember that AE's hurt. I said,
"Yeah,
huh?" The Nets.
When is he coming?
The Nets getting I think I was like, the Nets getting primetime games. Look at
bro. I'm actually so sad when I see that I paid my Peacock subscription to watch the Nets.
Yes, that's what's gonna be on TV tonight. So that's what I'm gonna watch because that's what's gonna be on TV. Because I don't want to watch the Cowboys and the Cardinals today. I just don't.
So to get to the next award, this one's pretty simple. Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Wemby should get it.
He plays the game. 65 games is the minimum requirement. If he play those games, man. Was he just had a bad game.
And still had 5 blocks?
He had 4 blocks and a steal. 9 points, 9 rebounds. Like, that's kind of weak.
Like, it's so free, bro. Like, it's actually crazy. Even in a bad game, bro, he's still blocking shots.
And I think, say we see Wemby miss a game every now and then, if the Spurs take, like, a dramatic hit defensively when he doesn't play, I think that shows a lot, too.
Oh, yeah.
And boosts him in favor even more. I just feel like the award is his to lose, you know?
Yeah.
So. Most improved player. Most improved will be our next one.
It's Tyrese Maxey's to lose.
You think?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna make? I mean, he really has.
I mean, low key, but really to me, probably between him and Giddey.
Giddey is my pick. Giddey is my pick. Yeah. I think Maxey is a step above the most improved already. But I can't blame you because he's taken another step.
I'm saying in a sense of like, this has always been Embiid's team. And I was seeing it in a sense of like, okay, well, Tyrese Maxey's the one that's going to give you 30. He's going to be the one to give you 30.
I can see that. He went from being an all-star level player to being like damn near the superstar.
So, but right now for me, it's going to be a three-way for me. Probably this season, it's going to be a three-way between Maxey, Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves. Yeah,
Austin Reeves
for sure.
Yeah.
And then Josh Giddey.
And Giddey,
he was my pick. Just a simple one, just because.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think he's jumped like 6 points so far just from his production last year, almost averaging a triple-double. And
it's just with people not having, at least like with the Lakers, there's expectations. With the Sixers, there's expectations. But with the Bulls, it's
there was none. This is an unforeseen level of success that I think it's like, hey, maybe he is the most improved, So.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I gotta watch the Brooklyn Nets tonight.
Don't remind me, bro.
No, literally.
The last award we got, I got Clutch Player of the Year, and I got 2 picks for this one because I couldn't make a final decision. One is your guy, Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
I think the reason why I couldn't make the final decision with him is because if the Sixers end up just winning their games, he don't end up being in a lot of clutch situations.
Yeah.
Then he's probably not gonna win it. But say it comes down to, through the wear and tear of the season, Joel Embiid probably going to miss games here and there. Obviously, we know Paul George is not back, and this team is not going to always come with it, play 100% every night. It's impossible to do that. Right. But if Maxey can be your guy, get in these clutch moments and close out games, which we've seen him do in the playoffs before.
Yes.
And like you said, he's taken another step. I could see this being his award, man.
Yeah. So clutch player, you saying clutch player of the year?
Clutch player of the year, like just winning those games.
So the easy answer would be SGA because when he needs to in the fourth quarter, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get a bucket or he's gonna get to the line. But I think with like I said, in the fourth quarter, bro, on the block, I'm giving KD the ball. Bro. I'm giving KD the ball, bro. I'm giving KD the ball. But if not KD, with just how he's been playing. I watched Luka walk down Rudy Gobert in a playoff game.
And we've seen that's one of many moments, bro. Luka is a
so for me it will be either KD or Luka.
Okay.
I think it'll be KD.
I mess with that.
I just for me I think it's because it's just the expectations that I have for the Rockets and I expect KD to be healthy.
Those might be better picks than what I have because I could see the Lakers and the Rockets being in a lot of tight, close games where they're going to need it. Yeah. With my picks, Maxey, I just don't know if I see it. And then also I had Donovan Mitchell, which I know is weird because I feel like I've been spreading Cavs hate.
Yeah. But there are moments where he's going to go out there and he has to win in the game.
He has to save the team.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's kind of why I put him there. If they want to get wins, especially against good teams, Donovan Mitchell hits a lot of shots in the fourth quarter. So that's my wrap on that.
But guys, this is a crazy week of basketball. I think this week is going to be a crazy week tonight. Like I said, I have to force myself to watch the Brooklyn Nets tonight. So,
but hey,
it is what it is.
Michael Porter Jr. He might hit 10 threes, or he might hit 1 3 and still take 10.
You never know.
It'll be a fun game regardless. Yeah. So don't be afraid to tune in. So it's good to watch ball, man.
But then again, I could see Cam Thompson drop 40 on 0 assists.
Hey, nothing wrong with it.
But like I said, guys, we appreciate all the love you guys showed us on the last video. We see that there's a community out there for us. So we love basketball. We love talking about hoops.
And we love talking to y'all. We hope that this is something that y'all want to keep coming back to. We love to do this content and come sit down here and talk for half an hour, and just spread some knowledge, spread some joy, man. So
literally, man. But like I said, we're going to be back here next week again. Y'all will get this on Wednesday. But hey, man, I am Mac.
I'm Jason, man.
Yes, sir. This is Beyond the Arc. Thank y'all for watching.
Wait out,
No OT tonight.